Hello, hello. Just wait, let me just check the link. 'Cause yeah, let me paste the link in the Discord so that we will start the stream. Let me paste the link in the Discord. Wait. Hello, hello. So good evening, mates. Today is my day 77 of my DSA journey. In today's stream, what we will be doing is that we will be solving some new problems and we will be revisiting maybe one problem, right? I think that will be maybe combinations or yeah, we can revisit that. Or maybe we will continue learning that pattern that we did have left at a point at that point yesterday. So where we were discussing about the time complexity of the code, and so let's start with that. And in between we will be playing some Scribble, right? And I also think that we will be picking this new problem, named as combinations of, right? This was the problem that we can pick for today. We will see if time will allow. We will pick this problem, and okay. So let me just think like what we are going to do. As I think we will be. Let's open that chat. Okay, I'm back. Mm, mm, What? Where? Okay, where we left yesterday, right? Where we left the thing yesterday. I guess we are left of there because in backtracking progress. Take not take was already done. So we are on loop-based choices, right? Understand why the loop creates multiple recursive branches. I versus index. Okay, fine. Started subsystem I started key added duplicate skipping. Same recursion level skip deeper recursion duplicate around. So that was we also did drew the subset to a recursion tree, and it was a little bit different from the tree that we see, right? So where we exactly stopped, we had initially finished that part. Okay, the next thing was to finish subset to properly specify the code. Yes, so we'll start with that. Yes, let's start with that. And I think that we will not be taking much time to do this. And what after? And okay, After that, I think that we will be creating some new problems like this combination sum. And okay, this is already done, right? Subset sums is already done, so we can. Yeah, I think it's not even necessary to like do the revisit of this, as there was nothing new in this. We were doing take not take, and instead of taking the current, like instead of putting the subsequence in the current vector, we did just directly pushed it into the answer vector. As here we just needed the sum of all the subsequences. Yeah, yeah, this is, you're right. So we can close this. First, we have to finish these two, or maybe not this. We will first try to solve a new problem. After that, we will jump on to maybe this problem, right? And even I think this will be very easy because here we just have to do some modification in the code. Then it will be running. So first, we have to start with this part. Write the code. Start it. And I think we have already done it. Just I think it's just making the hello bad hello bad Basha. Welcome to the stream. What are you aiming for, which role? I'm not aiming for something, but you know what I'm doing here is I'm trying to learn DSA in a way that we can't judge it on the basis of what role I am preparing for, right? But I'm going I'm trying to learn it in a way that it shouldn't be learned in a way where I have some pressure on myself, right? Like okay, I have to be prepare for that role. But I think there is something that I'm focused on, like it's called as capability, right? Like how much capable we become with time. We can't just judge ourselves, like if we have just started, how can we put it into that condition where we are just judging ourselves, right? First, I think first there should be some learning be happening. Then after that, there will be a time where we can have a aim, right, in the mind. But that comes very later. Like if you will see nowadays, what people are doing, people just enter the college and they start aiming for Google or other companies, right? Like why they are in so much hurry to like achieve things? Like they are, like I've seen people are not having patience nowadays. They just want the things in a very quick way, right? Like just after this click. But you can say that if you're talking about DSA, I am also into web development, right? Right now I'm the web development, and yeah, we will be going for that roles, right? We can say development roles. Okay. We have already did the two yesterday. Have you forgot? We already did. Yeah, my mistake. Okay, okay. So two pattern combinations plus subsystem pattern. Yeah. We should actually continue with, we had identified that pattern two. Still has other modifications, right? And the next useful one is combination sum. Yeah. Reuse of an element is allowed. Oh, yeah, that was combinations on part one, and the part two that they will be solving in that there is no that is not allowed to be reusing an element unlimited times, right? That's where you should end this. Right? So let's go with that. I'm right now not getting in depth of calculating the time complexity of the thing. And hey, you tell me which of the four patterns is backtracking included. So it's right for now. One, two. Okay. Used. Can use. Okay, in all these. All right. It's a technique. That was why it was called as optimized recursion, right? So also can have into that tracking. Wait, I think I should have some water. Right. As I feel a little bit of the hydration is needed. As you can see, a little bit of the energy is down because of some things, right? I think I should change the. All right. In loop-based choices, it's saying that we are using heavily uses backtracking, right? So we will be focusing on that. And in the swapping, this is fine. So the common backtracking is choose, explore, recurse, undo, right? For example, what we did just did choose, explore. Okay, let's start. Like before this, I was continuing with this travel playlist, but I think even why to follow the playlist, right? Like just I've put it in a pause. I think I'm already able to do this by own. So why to solve this using any video or watching any video? Just there will be code. We will be able to see the code, or we will just get the pseudo code by the YouTuber. Like why we will be doing that? Then when we have already have the power to do the things like in this way, and it feels like we are learning from a documentation, right? We are not. Yes. Next combination sub. Mm, and then between people, if people will join, we can play some scribble. All right. So yeah, people whoever is watching, they can just tell me about that. Okay, we want to play some scribble, then we can start the match. All right. Hello Union, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, man? How was your day? Hmm. Oh, all right. Okay, man. Yeah, till then I will be covering some. Oh, okay. So we will now talk about that, right? Like, what will be the things that you have? It's it hurts. It hurts. All right. So till he come back, so we will be focusing on this thing, right? We need to find combinations for some. In which year you are correct, right? Hostel. Okay. What have you wrote, man? Hostel. Okay. Hello. Sorry, Basha. I mean, you can take a guess about me. Like, I'm in the first year or what? Okay. So you will be missing the home food, right? Yeah. Now, so you will have to again eat that same food again and again, and it's just there is something different, right? In the homemade food. Hostel food is very like in my city. There have had some cases of this regarding. Okay, okay, fine. Hey, Basha, can you take a guess about like me? In which year of college I am right now? Hello, RP Gaming. Welcome to the stream, man. Is DSA really needed for development role, development side? You know, in if we talk about the previous time, right? In the early times, it was not needed, but as you can see from the past 1 or 2 years, it is being needed for the interviews, right? And 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 so many people also say that okay, we are just not learning it for interviews, we are just learning it for fun, but that's not the case. We know that why they are learning DSA, and even if you will be needing that. Maybe there can be some companies you will find where DSA will not be asked, but there are just some companies like that. Like there will be some startups or some companies, but that's harder to find that companies, right? Or even if you find that, there will be much competition. Even if you talk about development side, they will be asking for something else, right? If not DSA, the thing will be different. I think you got my point. But a DSA will be needed. As you can see, even small companies are asking for that, even for the smaller roles where DSA is not needed, right? Even there, they're asking for that. Like, yeah, no, it's not boring. It can be for some people, but for some people, it's very interesting. Like, because some people, love to be very creative with the UI or what does it mean? Then DSA will learn for JavaScript developer role. Yeah, you will have to do that, man. Like you are going the development side. That is just being asked in the companies, right? So how you will be clearing the interview round, right? It's like the companies which was not asking this for the from the candidate, but even they are now trying to in, do some coding rounds, like where they will ask DSA, right? DSA rounds. Um, so, like, in which year of college you are right now? You are. Have you just started with the college? Have you just started the college? Where you gone, man? He, oh, I can see your profile, and you are a Clash of Clans player, right? I can see that. I think that guy is gone. So in between, we will be. We should be. Oh! I was asking from you, like, are you in the college right now, or like, are you in the last year, or just you have some amount, good amount of time left? Then we can make up. Like, I think I can tell you something, right? Based on that. So what about that? Like, what you will be thinking about the jobs? Like, are you working right now? If you can, then see my resume from portfolio. Okay, from where? Like, you are on the LinkedIn. Okay. So what about the development side? Like, are you stronger in the development part? Oh, you pasted the whole link. Okay, wait. I will have to search for that. Hmm, wait. But man, I'm not a expert in that. I'm just. You can assume it as I'm also a learner. I'm in the college right now. But I think I can see something. So should I open this in the live, or should I open it in the mobile phone? If you want, I can open it in the private. If, if you don't want that to be in public, I am a Java full stack developer, but my DSS is a little bit. Yeah, fine. I think that maybe in the browser it will not be opening. You are this guy? Hey, wait. So what is your profile like? Which profile I open? Which one? RP, which one? What is which one is your profile? Can you? Yeah, already on the LinkedIn. You can find the link in the about section right here. Like, this is my LinkedIn. You can just. But I think you already did told me about like the weak side, right? Like the DSA. But if I tell you about DSA, then it will take time. Right? It will take a good amount of time for you to learn DSA. But I think not that much time compared to a beginner, because you already know about some programming languages, right? You are already good at a programming language. Whether you said that you are a Java developer, right? Maybe, but yeah, there will be time you will have to give around months. This one. All right. Then that. So you think that your weaker side is in the DSA part, right? But I think you'll take around 6 months to become good at DSA, right? Like cover some advanced topics also, because you already that have mindset like uh, with which you can learn very fast compared to a beginner like me or other people's, and you already have a command on programming language, right? I think you have a good command in Java, so you can start DSA in that. And but I think you will have to learn DSA, right? And DSA is not that endless. Like I have seen people doing DSA for all the time. Yeah, I've seen that resume, but I can't give you review on that development side, as I am on right now. I'm in the front end, right? And I not have the idea about the back end, but I do have idea about this DSA, right? You did ask for the DSA part, so I think I can like tell you about how much time it will take for you. Like if you are giving it a good amount of time, so I think maybe around 6 months or 6 to 8 months we can assume, right? As you are not a beginner, you already know about loops. Yes, man, just a very it is becoming very irritating nowadays. Like in every other company, they're just being asking DSA, and even Infosys. You know about Infosys company. In that company, they try to show off the things, and for the show off, they just tried asking so much hard questions from the candidate, like from advanced topics, which is being asked from for some other salary brackets, right? Like some higher salary level brackets. Huh, yeah. Both we will have to be good at both, right? Like if you talk about a person who is in the college, I think like there is an assumption we can say as a beginner, a DSA can take around 1 year of time if we do it in a good way. Or for the development part, if you are doing the full stack, then it can easily take around 2 years of time, right? And I think even you will have given that. So that takes time, right? But I think this is just happening with us type of people, right? Earlier people were used to just get job, even they just even know about the HTML, and on the basis of knowing HTML, they were getting the jobs, right? After this AI came, just the things have become very harder. Like not harder, there are so many things have coming that we have to learn about, right? And maintaining the balance is the very challenging thing. Even I am not able to maintain the balance between that. Like in between, I will be revising some topics of DSA. Then I have planned to learn about JavaScript. That's the case. But I think if you are already good in the development part, then you can start with the DSA. You will not be having that much difficulty. Right? But you will have to give time in that. There's no trade-off with the time. We will have to give the time. I've seen people saying we will be just be able to learn DSA in just 4 months. They're just these things are just a myth. My friend selected in Infosys all rounds in for the SEO, and they after they gave the service desk job because they're not specialists in the backend because of DSA they're getting. Yeah. And even companies are after giving the offer, they're even revoking the offer, right? Like this is not just the case with us. Even if you will, if you are watching, following the news, you will find that even right. Wait, like even students from ITs are doing protests. Like there are. This is the recent news that is going on. Even the students in the ITs are doing protest. So I think that we can assume it as a common thing, right? We can't assume it as okay. Maybe other people are doing so much good there that they are getting, but the things are getting tough nowadays. But if we are good at the skills, then I think it can take some amount of time. But with time, we will get a job, right? But for that, we will have to like nowadays people say like when you wake up, just apply for 100 companies, right? And when you're having the lunch, just apply for even when you're in the washroom, just keep applying for the interview. Just it's it has become very it sounds very dangerous, right? And even people are making automated like using automated softwares for sending their resumes or what we say. You know what I'm trying to say about like they are not even trying to send the resumes by themselves, right? Like the software is doing for that, the software is applying the for the interviews, right? So you can imagine the level to which the and this is I think the case with India. uh, you are doing good, keep it work to daily life streams and do your communication better, best of. Oh, thank you, man. And I think you will be getting the job if even the development part is very hardcore, right? So you can try with the startups. But and even I think if you have some good connections, then you can have a talk. Like you can approach some people on LinkedIn or other uh, place platform where you will where you know that okay there are some people that can maybe offer right. But I think that it will not take that much amount of time to be learning DSA, right? As you are already good in the development part. Thanks for coming on stream, RP Gaming. Bye. Oh, hello, Manan. Bye. Welcome to the stream. How was you? Okay, so can we see it now? Can we see the project? Hey, wait, man. In between, I'm just getting a little bit. Yeah, yeah. Why not? You were in the flow last night. You are going with the flow last night, right? All right. We are allowed to use the same element multiple times. So how we will be able to see that project, right? Are you going to share that in the Discord? If you want, you can share that in the Discord in the general section. Today I was not at home. I was just outside, and just the day was very. Whew. And what? Oh, okay. DSA standard should be changed. It's AI world basic Ds is enough to solve mostly development problems, but companies just follow the old style. What? Oh, no, they're just trying to copy some big companies like Google or other companies. They are just trying to adopt to their pattern, and even they are having some difficulties in that. They are facing a lot of backlash, right, from the candidates or other people. Even after that, they're just, I think, became deep and right. All right. Okay. So wait, we will be covering the flow just after some amount of time, right? First, let the things get started. So I think that there we need some helper function, right? So this will become the helper function, and the helper function we will be creating a vector. Yeah, we will have to create a vector. That's the problem. They are just copying pattern. If you hired company to do something unique, Google is introducing AI in DSA round, and also around there you have to optimize existing code base. What I got to know. And have you seen that pattern like for medium level roles nowadays? Like just not, yeah, existing code base, right? You're talking about that, but even this is also changing in a very fast way. Like that will become very so much deep with with the upcoming time. Mm, I think you're talking about that where people are getting to fix a code base, right? Like the whole code base. I may see that in, okay, all right. But I think even with the time they will just try to adopt to the companies, right? That will happen. Man, I think here people are becoming lazy nowadays, right? Like they don't want to study so much. But the time has changed and the things will be changing. So we will have to put a good amount of time, right? Like we can't say that we just learn development and we will be just getting the job. It's just not like that, right? Things will keep changing, right? We will have to adapt to that. That's what technologies, I think, right? Nowadays we have these type of laptops or PC where we have these type of graphic cards, and earlier it was not used to like that, right? And I think even DSA, we will have to study about that also. Do DSA, but today trend is not that good, asking too much hard question that even senior desk. Yeah, that's what they want. Yeah. But I think with time, there will be a limit. There will be a limit in this, right? With time, the limit will come. They will have to put some limit or make have some regulations, or maybe they will have to, yeah, make some system so that people will be able to know, okay, what will be coming or what we'll have to just learn about. And yeah, if you're talking about in that context, I think even now, like for how much time people will just be awake, a person will be awake for the whole day. He will just study whole day, right? No, no social life, no, nothing. So we need that. Yeah. We need a list of vector, right? As we have seen this vector of vector, yes, we will name it as result, and we will need a empty vector with type integer, where we will store in the current. But this can take a little bit of time to be uh, understood, as there will be something different. All right. So we have this. So we will have to maintain current in the current we will assume that values. But this will be a void function, and the function name will be combi okay, combi sum. Right. Hello Dipto, welcome to the stream. How was your practicals? Uh, yeah, like how was your presentation? Whew. Here we are started the problem. Yeah, I'm good. I was just I was not at the home today, so have came nothing around. Yeah, then after that started the stream. And right now I'm trying to solve this problem. But also we are at the same time learning a modification of that pattern tomorrow. Oh, all right. So enough. This will pass. But we will also need the index, right? The okay. So be some. He will pass. Oh shit. Please someone have hello. I supply code. Welcome to the stream, man. Front end is easy. Can you upload a full stack backend system? Hello, simply Minecraft. Hello, brother. Welcome to the stream. Man, this is just a poll, random poll that I have put in the stream. Right. Right now, I'm learning about the front end. I'm to the front end part. As I just initially did take it, but nowadays I feel that I should have taken the back end first, as it is being more fascinating for me after learning about this DSA. Right. Yeah, we will be doing streams for that also in the upcoming time. No process still with pretend. Why, man? Why you feel that we just should be sticking the front end? Why? Okay. Hey, I have seen you guys for the first time on the stream. I haven't seen you before. So if you guys want, you guys can give some introduction about yourself, right? Yeah. Then what's the problem? Are you scared of that backend? Oh, sorry, man. I'm just joking, right? This. So finishing front end first. Yeah. Yeah. People say like that. It was the traditional way that we call it as, right? But nowadays things are changing in a different way. So, oh shit, man, what's happening is just I'm having getting sleepy. Though my project is 4094, so I keep caution. All right. So why do you think that is happening? Oh, thanks, man. Today I was not at the home, so like I'm just a little bit tired, right? So Dikto, why do you think that you need some structure in the code, right? I think maybe after restructuring the code, you will be able to understand what's happening. But I think it's just not about the important parts. Like if some suppose that teacher asks about this part, right? Like I open this admin, so you should be, according to me, as I haven't given any practicals for this. Wait, well, yeah, like when the customer part and like if they ask about what will happen when I will press that key or like there's some questions that can be asked as I think about that, or maybe what will happen whenever we'll be choosing that option which is not available, or how it will be handling the invalid case, what will happen in that case, maybe like these things. As this will not be an interview, right? So I think we should not expect so much hard questions from the teacher. All right, I think you already did uh, created the project, so you will get some marks on that. And for the and if they'll ask something, I think somewhat you will be able to answer the questions, right? And it will also be the reality check of yours, like how deeply you were in this project, right? That's also a good thing. Here we'll pass result, current, and sorry, not result. We can have it as answer, right? Answer, so current. We have the index from 0, and then we have to the flip. Oh shit. Yeah, we have to pass this, right? Candidate and target. Then candidate target. and all set. And here we have to do pass these things. I think I'm going the wrong way. And then after that, we will be doing index, but this can give an error. Compiler. Type. Okay, wait. Yeah, you guys can like the stream. Thanks for saying that. Right, people, you guys can like the stream. When I'm being sleepy. Don't know why it is happening. Yeah, I know the reason because I did woke up at very early, today. Okay, we can fix in this one. Just leave that. So here we need to index 0. Should be, but it's not having doing that. Right. So if you want, and this target answer correct. Index. Should be accepting that. Maybe because of this part, there is a mistake. Unknown type name index should not be giving that error, right? Uh, I think because of this, we pass it in between after this integer, right? Index. Holy fuck, man. Okay, we'll fix that. There is a problem in that. So here we need first we will be using this is the base case. Um, Base case we have to figure that out, and for for loop I is equals to index I less than or equals to n. No, not I less than n. Then I plus plus we will bring the from the term with passing the values as candidate, then target, then answer, parent, I. All right. Here we did this. Hey, and we are calling this function, right? Then after that, what we were supposed to do, like what we were doing, we did something like this. Okay, we first need to add that element, right? In the starting. I, yeah, it will be. Then, I just why I'm forgetting that. I okay, I should be less than candidates dot assignments. There's a thing that we did a mistake. Hello, anime. Welcome back to this. Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, everything is going in a good way. Like the things are going in the good way. What about you? Hey, you didn't told about like you got placed in the company. So how's life going? I remember that time, earlier time where we used to talk about okay, we will be doing a podcast, right, together, where I'll be asking some questions from you. Still in training, okay, but you will be getting paid, right? Okay, so you joined the TCS. You joined the TCS. Like at that time, I remember that you were preparing for the TCS interviews, right? Uh, is it that microland? Yeah. So, what do you think about the? Are you like the job role? Are you getting paid well for the job role that you picked? Okay. So, are you getting paid well, like the money? Are you getting good money in that company? And what happened in the interviews? Okay. And what happened in the interviews? Did they ask about the DSA? Market is bad. So, uh, was DSA being asked in for from you? I think at that time, I did made a post about you, right? Like if you'll go in the post of this YouTube, right? As a memory, I think I should have posted that. So I posted this on that day when we were having that talk. Not bro, it was technical support role. I want to switch to dev or developer again. He's asking some personal questions. Like if you are comfortable, you can tell about that, right? Maybe just a rough figure. You can. I think so. If that's the case, then you will be in that position for the next one years, right? Like minimum of 1 year. Oh yeah, I will be. Yeah, I want to know about how was your journey, right? Like how did overcome the challenges, right? When we okay. So how was the interview? Like the interview was hard or very easy? Like you find anything easy that interview, or it was just completely harder? Like the level was so much higher, or just it was a medium level. It is different now. Okay, in between you keep talking. I will be just trying to learn about writing the code. Sorry. It was really just about project and my internship and a little bit about API. Oh. But you haven't had the done. You have done an internship before, right? I have seen on your profile. All right. But if I ask about that, like compared to the teacher Ignite, right? At that time you were talking about that. So is it are they paying good than that? Not, but not for so long. I didn't. Okay. Like, are they paying better than TCS? These people don't know about you, right? But I know at that time what you are applying for. So are they paying well? If we compare to that TCS and okay. And how much is the like work hours? Like for how much time you are going for the work? Like what are the work hours? Like it's just 9 to 5 or yeah. For that I think we will have to be okay. Corporate. So what do you think? Like, are you facing any challenges after like joining the like you're in the training phase? What do you think? Like, what are the new challenges that you feel that you will be facing? Yeah. And have you like have any like plans for starting with the new things? As at that time you were learning about data science, right? Uh, sorry, data analytics and DSA. So will you be continuing learning DSA or like what is your next plans? Like even if there is a rough I thought about that. You can tell about that thing. Hello, Ankush. Welcome to the stream. What link, man? I'm not able to see like what link you are trying to share. Okay. Ankush, for that you can join the Discord. Here you can share the link of that project, and then we can check out that project, right? So as the YouTube doesn't allows open the, you can share the link of the project here in the Discord server. Hello, Abhinav. Welcome to the stream. Welcome back to the stream, man. All right. So I think the call will be fun, right? When we'll be in the call, that will be a good thing. As here, also, I'm trying to find out, okay, what questions should I ask so that it will be comfortable for you to answer that question. Yes. There, here we are in the public, right? So you just like came from the work, or just you have a holiday? Like, uh, yeah, I'm asking from you. All right. 1.7 days. What am a day of this 1.7 days? Next week was I. It means in a year you would, okay. Man's very hardcore, right? Companies are being, but they want, like, they will be. So you get days off, like, is it 6 days a week, or like you get the whole, so Sundays off, or what? Hello, Aidan, but welcome to the stream, man. You 5 days. Okay, so weekends are off. That means you can watch some Netflix, right? And for 2 days you will be little bit free. So is there any concept of like overtime? Okay, I think I'm asking too many questions, right? Hello, Vedant. Welcome to the stream, man. Um, the problem is I am working 1 hour more than good productive student. Okay, but I think that it's okay, right? If you are doing it for 5 days, 5 days a week, right? Yeah, I thought you would be watching the stream, but actually I like answering your question. I would like you. Yeah. All right. So I was asking that, is there any concept of overtime in the company? Like if you do work for 10 hours or 11 hours, is there any concept like that? This is this is what anxiety look like you're trying to say that. But this is for the people who are watching the stream. Like if I'm asking questions from this guy, then I think maybe someone gets answer from something. Okay. Man, even I can prepare for that. Like to ask the questions, I can get come with some good questions, right? As right now we are just on the live, so right now in the mind I'm not getting so much some good questions to ask from you, right? As the mind is somewhere else. Uh, Actually, they are curious. It's and which good question. Yeah, jobs are going to be non-existent in few years. Instead, you should all be building your own software. Wow. And how will we be building our own software? Don't you think that even for that we will have to study a lot? Like so, eventually that will going to happen. Why not apply for the companies, man? Yeah, you come up with later when you have time and free at weekend. Okay, not good. Yeah, even there is a friend of mine who is in I think Delhi. He uses Claude. He says that I use Claude code all day and just have chill in the office, nothing to do. But I think even for don't you think that even for using Claude, we will have to have some knowledge about the things, then we can be able to do that. Like if someone asks about what is happening in that part of code or why you did write that code or what is happening there, so how that new person will able to explain that, right? If he wouldn't have learned about that, then eventually, but I think there will be a limit in this vibe coding. But for vibe coding, first the person who's doing a vibe code, or she should be able to have the stronger fundamentals, right? Then he can jump into that. That's not that much easy thing. I have been this point, and I think there's a mistake in the function parameters. Discord invite link is invalid. No, man, it's not invalid link. Wait, no, it's not an invalid link. Let me share that again. We have shortage of cybersecurity, DevOps, network management, data scientists, but the problem in these roles are not easy available for us. They still exist, but little difficult to land. Hmm. Man, All right. Oh shit! Very silly mistake that we shouldn't told like this data type int int man. But here there is a mistake at this part. Here we have to return the answer. But again, this will not. But there's some things that you have to fix. Like there will be if conditions, right? What? Oh, okay. What are your views on this? These things. Man, I don't have idea about all the things that you told, but I think cyber security or data science is right. And even it's just not that difficult to land a job. Even the people who are already in this industry, even they are getting scared nowadays. Like they are feeling that their job will be gone. Even if I talk about senior data analyst, I have seen some people. Even now they are getting afraid. What the? You shared it in the off topic. Okay, wait. Let's check this project from Ankush. Is it? Man, can we check this project tomorrow? Like, there was thing I was thinking to do. I should create a dummy ID from where I can log in with that. Okay, we can do it tomorrow if you want. Like, if you're comfortable in that. Sure, yeah. Okay, so just wait. You can come back tomorrow again. Then we can check your project. All right. As of now, I will have to get that account. Then I will be able to log in using that. Hey, bro, what was that? Yeah, this was someone's project that he has shared on the Discord, and yeah, we were just trying to review that. But right now, I will have to get that account, and I will try to do that tomorrow. No, man, just I will have that thing around more than 11 a.m. p.m. Okay, auntie, who auntie man? Where's the auntie? No. Actually, I wasn't planning that. Okay, like I have even stopped some other people. Just I will be creating that account, and tomorrow we can have a review of this if you are comfortable, man. Okay. I think, but experienced professionals are not getting job. Is not right. They are not getting paid according, and they don't want to sacrifice. Yeah. This is also a right thing. Like even their salary is being cut, right? Like they are. Yeah, I've got to listen about that. No, man, no, there was nothing like that. Okay, rent management system for lenders. Yeah, we can check it out tomorrow. Okay, and I think I have seen you on another guy's stream, and you are sharing that project. I have seen you somewhere before. Okay, you're sorry. I thought that yeah, you are Ankush. I think we should come back to the problem that we were solving. Was this? Vedant, now I can. But Shivam, if this project was made by you, why Ankush have shared that? I think Ankush is not on the stream right now. Bro wanted to get the review. Um, Wait, bro. Tomorrow I will be just making that account and I can review that. I know you have implemented safety measures, but yeah, just wait for tomorrow. We will be doing that, right? As there are some things that I have to first do first today. After that, we can jump on to. Nope, I have given it someone first time. I have shared two links. One is for chatbot and one is for driver. You may check later. Okay, we will do that review tomorrow. All right. Don't make it go upside down. Situation I'm getting feels. Why? Why and why is that? Okay. So there will be a condition which will be the base case. To figure that out, I think if um, there will be if else condition. I think. All right. If um, current no, that should be equal to target and consider values. How will we doing that? So in if condition. mm, Wait, we will have to first understand about that. This man. I think there will be if else. Yeah, and it's that it's just getting difficult to handle, you know. And even some people, like some people who are working right now, even they have came on the stream. Hey, bro, can you tell me which problems are you facing? Because I want questions on that. So please tell me. Do you want questions? Okay, bro is getting famous. Oh, okay. No, man, I did already knew about this guy. You know, this guy was coming on the stream like I think from day 4 or day 5 when I just started doing these things. Logged in Discord after so many years. So what happened, man? You left playing that? Don't be sad. If you want, you can download it, BGMI, and people can join the room, right? In the team, we can play some game. Though they are not pro. I think I'm having that. Okay. They are having their own talk. So. I'll just paste the link, but not right now. We'll play the game. Before that, we'll have to first figure this out. Yes. Yes. All right. So is this condition. For commission, the main thing is to check the target. So you will need to handle two situations. If target is zero, valid combination is true correct. Target is less than zero, invalid stops branch. Target is zero. Target is day three. Yeah, maybe around that time. You know, man, what's happening in between? Like I'm sitting, but in between it's like I feel like okay. In between I'm just getting sleepy. Like I'm just getting sleepy in between. So how was your day? How you did spend your day today? Like what you do when you take a day off, or what you do on the weekends? How your day goes? But wait, with which we are comparing target. Oh, if you played weekend, please let me also come. I get tired and get good here. Yeah, we can play some stable in between. Like I have started playing this on the live streams, right? And nowadays I'm like started watching a series from Hostel Days. Its name is this, and it's kind of a good series. If you want, you can watch. Try watching this. I'm not worried. I just I woke up very early today and just I was not at home. It's just a coincidence that you also did came today. But yeah, I have that thing that like I'm able to understand what you guys are like, where the interaction is going. I'm able to figure that out. After finishing the work, I'll just be running away, just ending the stream, and I'll just run away and eat, have the food, and just end this, and just be on the bed, laying on the bed, and be sleep. Well, people are seeing, man. Okay. Shivam, you shared that, but I think even this I will have to log in. Okay. I slept talk with my family and friend was for outside and then checking what should I do in future and came to stream. Okay. Wait. Slept. Um, So are there any parks in the like Bangalore? Like are you able to go in a park or something like in your nearby area? And how's the environment there like in the Bangalore? If you talk about the environment, like are you able to being in contact with peoples? Like if we talk about Gurgaon, right? In the Gurgaon, most of the people are working, or the other type of people are just like they want some parties, they do parties on the, and there's no life there. Like the people are very artificial, right? Is it the same case with the Bangalore, or just something different, right? Like, are the people normal there? Sorry, forget this mobile number. UPI at the rate you. Okay. How's life? Hello, Akshay. Welcome to the stream. Oh, how's life? Life's good. Okay, you take care of yourself. Don't burn out, buddy. And if you play any games in weekend, tag me in Discord. My stream lagged. I didn't get your Bangalore picture. I was asking like, how is the Bangalore? How is that their life going? And like, are people uh, being artificial there? Like, if you're trying to make some relationship, right? Like with the adults, like you're trying to make some good friends. So, do you think that people are good there? That was the question. Me, no man. Others guys from Bangalore, with which we are having talk with. Um, Akshas, how's your life going? In the UPI ID, I just put Shivam's UPI ID. Oh, okay, this guy's from Bangalore, Akshay. Hey, let's go. Shivam, are you still here? Yeah. Man, this somewhat feels like my college website. Like there's a portal where we submit the fees, and it somewhat looks like that. Pending due sections that you have created. Like the dashboard part, it looks like that. Okay, properties. Hmm. It's smooth, man. When I just click, it just open very fast. So tenants. Man, did you wipe coded this project? Like you did use wipe coding in this? Why it got the density for the building? Own life. For now, I think. Sure, I make this simple for these to match, kind of, but not all. Okay, but here the backend is not connected with the right. There is no backend connected. Hey, all you guys are from the same. Man, you have changed a lot. Like uh, before you used to came and you just didn't like you were very private type of guy, you know. Like you just used to say, okay, I'm preparing for the interviews and I love this. And even you did shared some updates for some days on the stream, right? Sure. I think I should increase the level of yours. Wait, slash add or 200. All right. No, this is my role is front end and back. Front role is back. Okay, so you are creating a good project. Draw your views on anti-gravity. You are asking from anime or me or from me, me. Man, I have just a basic idea that this being these type of tools are being used in the developer workflow, but I haven't used those. So, but I have listened there are many people using anti-gravity, right? I think anti-gravity is mostly like being used for uh, like I know a little bit about cursor or yeah, whisper flow. I think that was another tool, right? If I'm not wrong. Okay, you guys keep talking. I think I should first try to finish this problem. This is right. But wait, which we are comparing the target with? I think this is not done yet. Oh, what the? This was something right. Then Kim has to run. So you guys choose not target series to answer. Not list zero stop. Choose candidate side target. Nice. So I think by doing so I think by doing candidate sorry target minus candidate target minus current candidate index value. We go and take that same value again and again until target becomes 0. And choose to 3, 1, match 1, or choose 3, because recursive values. No, but how the how we are deciding when to not choose that current value again. Okay, all right. Pop back happens, and 2 gets removed, and after instead of 2, we get 3 because the I plus plus because of I plus plus. All right, so we can do it here. Okay, now do you think I can look on the code? Okay, hooray. Break, take, not actually undo. All right, target is equals to 0. We'll do this else. Um, direct combination. Not this part, you can understand about this part, and it looks a bit different. The code logic was not wrong. Let's strip it down to what we were building. You had this current dot. Okay. Ooh. We are what the how you're saying choice was wrong. So that means if at any point target is equals to 0, we will do answer dot pushback current, then return. But here we will to pass target minus candidate height value, and so it should be current. And now we are what interesting that what oh shit, you guys okay, between I think you guys have a lot of talk. Hello man, welcome to the stream. What happened? What happened with you? I think today you didn't had a good day. Bye. Anyway, thanks for coming on the stream and telling us about like what. Man, are you? You want to see this guy? Don't know why people want me to just get the sleep. Uh, so you guys are going, okay? But why I should go to sleep, man? Can you give a reason for that? I'm just. Whew, I can figure it out. Mm, Memory limit exceeded. What about no? And what even new we are learning? Like what new pattern? Sorry, what new modification? Modification. I think it's What is arc? Yeah, it was just this code was being used, around 2000 years ago. It's not like that nowadays. No, it's just the opposite. That was for early people, right? Okay. It's a problem. Mm, just not. We forget to put a condition, right? Where if target, sorry, wait. But current is being updated, right? So let's see. Yeah. Come on to the radio. On it's Friday night and I want to be long. Stack or flow. Where to the makeup on it's Friday night and I want to be long tonight. Hit the dance now. Hit the dance now. I get cash. Cash. I got you, baby. Oh, baby, I don't need all this enough for tonight. I don't need no only. And all is oh, baby, I don't need all this enough for tonight. I don't need no. Complete completion means I use segment to disagree with completion. So I use segment, but I'm allowed to use it again. Then this, and if it eventually becomes negative, that branch naturally stops because it never reaches zero by adding positive numbers. So what's actually new combinations? Choose I plus one card. Combination sorry. Choose I can reuse reduce target. That's the main. So use treatment when I start negative. Beta then spells slightly off. Its target becomes negative, that triggers branch returns. Pop back. Parent loop continues, try next time. And that's the back tracking flow. You already have 3. It took for 2 times, and if it would have taken again, then it would have become 1. Then again, it will become -1. But on the current, it's doing pop back, right? But wait, we will have to figure that out. See, I think today the focus is being a little bit low, or something else is wrong. So this is no way to stop when target becomes negative. We already have this, but suppose target is some candidate. Keep doing this because when target is equals to -1, the condition is false. So the condition is fixed. Oh, target is yes. And when it will happen? When in that function call, right? Where will be inside those function calls? When we will be in the recursive call, right? Think, but it's still not clear. We have to understand some good things of for this, like about this. Order method. Yeah, that's the optimization that we could have done. What kind of time complexity is this? That. So we did this problem, we can say, but the things are somewhat ununderstood. Like the logic is understood, but how that is working is this code is just a little bit not understood. So yeah, we did this solve this problem. And I think it's not even that much time that have been passed. It's around 1 hour and 57 minutes. So mhm. Problem solved. This combination sum, right? And I think that we should do the revisit of these combinations tomorrow, right? Before that, we can do the learn about the thing that is that modification that is being done, like for what thing that modification is being done, and subset second is I think we can mark it as done. And for the combination sum two, I think just we will have to change the condition, just a condition. We did create a recursion tree, right? Yesterday, what thing that was being done? Recursion tree, subsets part two. Mm, all right. That means but to another loop tries the next candidate. If eventually 2 to 3. Why? Why is that? Like if we did pop back to forward first time, how did got pop back for the second time automatically, right? And instead of that, we got 3. That's the thing that we have to understand. candidate should I try? And I choose it, reduce target and I means I can use it. I finish the sprints twice and do it and try the twice. That's the one. And one super thing that we will see. We don't expect light if this value cannot be used as an expect the roof. Follow the step for that. So for us, when and how like we got and people you can subscribe to the channel, right? I think we have done a problem today. Even there are some things I think I have taken help from the AI. Like that was not supposed to be. This was not supposed to be done like this. But yeah, after that, I think you can subscribe because the next problem that we will take tomorrow, we will be doing that by self, right? And here I'm trying to understand what was that modification, how that modification is working in that particular. I don't know what happened to the people. People have just become very weak nowadays. It's just the part. Wait, I will be back in just 2 minutes. I will be back. Oh, way down we go. Oh, oh you let over. Oh, way down we go. Oh, way down we go. Oh, you let oh, way down. Wait, just. I was back to my hands. Man, why people are being silent? If you guys want, you can have some interaction with me, right? Just put a message in the comment. So, like live chat, we can have some interactions. All right. So now returns to his parent. Now watch. Go back. The parent head goes deeper. 2. So one pop back removes only us 2. Now we are back at 2 to 2, but there is an important part. The function also eventually finishes its loop and it is its own current pop back. Then its parent returns and does it pop back 2. And so the key idea, every cursor for its own push back and its own matching pop back. Push, 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 pop, 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 pop. So we are not doing multiple pop back at once. We are running the recursion at each level. But then how we also did to 2 and after that to 3, right? Can between I think we can play some music or and whoever is watching for the first time, people, if you guys want, we can play Scribble in between, right? I'll share the link. As I think the job of today is somewhat done. Like I think we should not do it like for a longer time today, right? We should be ending it around 11:30 or 12, max to max. Right. That's even why that's I haven't choose this to revisit or draw the recursion tree for that today. But tomorrow we'll have to do the revisit of this and this. Like first the revisit will be done for this and then we'll jump onto this. We will try to draw the recursion tree. Or maybe tomorrow or today we will draw the recursion tree for this. And then again we will be picking a problem. For loop is what allows to go from 2 VDF finish this possibility starting with 2. Let's just trace this part. At the top, I is equals to 0 and its I is 2. So current recursively experiment possible combination, that's one example. 2, 2, 2. Out of being happening there. First, the first two will be pushed. Then again and again, we are making a call. And inside those calls, we will eventually reach -1, right? Then again, we pop back, pop back, pop back, and pop back. But then it will be empty. Thing is that way. Now the loop continues. This is the important part. We are at I is equal to 0. After the recursive call returns I plus plus. Now I is equal to get this 3. Oh, ho, ho. Hello, Manan. Today can be a little bit boring, but we will have to do what we have to do. So, in between, I'm getting a little bit sleepy, but we will first try to finish this off. Let's go. Loop starts again. As every time, this will not be the same. I think in between we can play. Mm, Hey, I'm being so much silent, right? We think that it's becoming awkward. Even I think we should continue it tomorrow, right? Just a little bit of part should be understood. Yeah, not being it's preserving. I controls which candidate are currently trying. This current student choices we already made. So I think we can go back. Let's just new choice decided there are few push to conceptual terms, not to follow pushing just right. No, but we talk about we talk about okay, let's be connected. We can do this. No. But if we talk about like okay, it's 2, 2, but the new increases current current candidate, but how? As after that, there's been no further code execution, or but the but and when how we know that when we are stopping and changing the candidate, how there's how there's this we know how 2 and 2 should stay. Yeah, Okay, I think just I was making this a little bit complicated, but it was not that. The truth was something else. It was not that much complicated, right? I think it's just the mindset, mind that became like that. Guys, if anyone on stream, you can join the room. We can play some scribble. I've shared the link in the chat, live chat. And yeah, when you join the room, just tell me in the live chat that you have joined the room. Then we'll start a match. Even if one person can come, tell me about that. I'm waiting for people who can join the room, and then we can play some scribble. Popcorn. Okay. Hello, Popcorn. Welcome to the stream, man. Okay. Oh, ah, great, man. Brother, please review my site. Hello, Akshay. Welcome to the stream. I think you are a new guy on the stream, right? If you want, you can share that in the Discord. But if it will require login, I will be able to do that tomorrow. As yeah, I will have to first set up some things. All right, so you can share that in the Discord. Emergency. What? And why did make? No, it's not. I add continuous. Okay, okay. Yeah, you can share that in Discord. We can check it out. Okay, wait. Something like of a toy. You can say. You have this toy. This is a toy that people throw, right? And it just spins in the. Uh, it just spins and comes back in the hand of that person, right? It just spins like that. And me, where man? Okay, just let this. This is the I think last round of the match. Then after that we will just bring that. Okay, just the match is near to end. Wait. We are in the last round. And what is him? Even you can join in. And emu? Emu is an animal, right? I think it's an animal. It's the guy, and no. This is the winter season, and he's wearing something, right? This is the winter season, and this guy isn't wearing something. All right. Think popcorn when the rest. Now let's do the review of that project that Akshay have shared on the stream of Discord. Oh, man, the UI looks very good, right? Your entire semester of study. Okay, so you created a type of a student learning management system, right? Something like that. Okay. Yeah. Like sometimes it gives that words which even like people how people will draw it. Sometimes it gives Justin Bieber, Donald Trump. How we will draw that in just 60 seconds? It's just not practical. So yeah, what is this? Oh, okay. Mm, nice pick. Okay. So you did like created this by your own, like without any vibe coding. Like you were saying that we talk about the developer. You are a Java focused developer. Okay. Hmm. Okay. What is this? Yeah. Okay. Great, man. I think you have created a good project, right? Well, it's in the production level. Production, I have to upload minutes. Okay. Man, I'm kind of, I just like do the reviews, but yeah, like this is the way I do the reviews. Even if you talk about me, I'm not in the backend right now. I am learning front end. But I've seen a similar project. Like there was a guy who is doing MCA, and he have a somewhat similar UI like you, right? He's in the Discord, and the UI somewhat looks like that guy's UI. Whoa, great man. So like this will be a evolving project. Like will it evolve with time? I think you will be improving it more with time, right? Great, great. On this, I can give you some points. Right, right. And I think you could have shared in the general, but shared in the off-topic part. Okay, right, right. Numbers shared. Okay, man. What was your? If I ask you, what was the resource for learning Java? Who did you follow for that? So you are in the third year, right? I think that was mentioned on the website. Fifth semester. Mm, okay. To come to existing version. The iteration at plus two. Mhm. But man, you also should that command to give it to, and then how we are rejecting within the last one as okay, they got to know about the second last. It's not the exact question where it's not a distinction between the last two. 6 7 targets, and we keep choosing two. Step two. Step two. Now we're at two. Look at candidate two, but two is more than one. Where we try to see at this point when target, but where it's being compared to the target. Right? Target minus. Hey, what the fuck, man? No, we haven't like the optimization. Wow. Less than. Okay. Return. Then pop back. Okay. Because when it will be like not be equals to zero, right? Then it will check for this condition, it will be less than zero, it will be minus one. Then that would, but oh, a nice function. Yes, I don't know if it's visible. What about you, man? It's what's on this, like this is the, like if you are able to see this, this is Mahakal, Mahakal, right? It's just engraved this. I don't know how I can show you that. What about you? I also believe that today the whole day was at okay. That means life's going easy. Life's going easy. Hmm. Enjoy, man. Enjoy life. That is what it is for. Like, um, if you want, in between, you want, you can join the room. We can play some scribble, right? But first, I have to understand just one thing here. But again, after that, tomorrow I'm going to visit my college to Pune. Okay, so that is it's an offline course, right? Like you will have to go to the regular college. Is that the case? You do? Yes. Then I think after that, maybe the thought YouTube for Java. Oh, Akshay, no, I was asking about like in the YouTube, what was the resource, right? Like I think you did learn it from Telescope or was it a Telescope? Mm. So are you excited for that? Hello, Ditto. Welcome back to the stream. Like search for code army. I think they teach good. You think, bro? What you do? Keep you asking me a question. What I do in the live things, I do learning public streams here on the YouTube, where I share my I'm documenting my journey from day one, from where I did started solving questions on the lead code, and like documenting my journey when I did solve the first question on the lead code, and even on that day I did created the account for the lead code, and it was this is my lead code profile, and like it's a you can say it's a type of a learning public stream, and also I'm into the web dev part, for which I will be soon doing streams for practicing JavaScript on live, right? It's just being pending because of this. Right now I'm learning about recursion, and it's getting deep, right? And right now I'm a student, I'm not a working guy, so this is what I do on the live streams. And today I'm a bit tired because today was Raksha Bandhan, and uh, yeah, the day was I was not at home today. That's why it may feel like okay, this guy is having a little bit of low energy, or maybe this guy is not able to interact. Right now, before I used to do topic wise, but I think right now I am doing it pattern wise. Like if in recursion we take a pattern, so what are the modifications that is being happening, and also the modifications like modified code, what we call it as variants, like the variant of the same problem in which the core pattern is same, just there are some modifications that are being done. And even before this I was following like Striver for a recursion. Just few days ago I started with Striver, but right now I'm using ChatGPT as it's feeling more effective, right? And even this notebook to draw the recursion trees or do the dry run of the how the function flow is happening. So what? He also wants hostel days at 1 a.m. Akshay also telling he never listens. Which year in college? You take a guess about that. You can take a guess about that. Vedant, I was trying to follow that advice. Akshay, you can take a guess like if I am in the third year or the fourth year of college, then after that I will tell you about that. Like I do ask this question from every new viewer who comes on the stream for the first time, and it's like a fun game. No, you are wrong, man. Just the college has started this month. I am in the first semester right now, right? Yeah, just the college started on 8th of August this month. And I'm in the same course as you. Like I'm doing BCA, right? We are from same program. Why, man? Why I think that? Oh, okay, okay. No, and this is the truth. Okay. Hmm. What about you, Akshay? Like, are you having any plans to do MCA after the BCA, or like in between you will be having doing any job, like trying to apply for the interviews, or just directly after the BCA you are jumping into MCA? Okay. So are there any further plans for that after doing jobs for 1 or 2 years, so that the chances get broader and you will be able to. What happened, man? What happened, Vedant? Yeah, we shouldn't make plans, right? It's just we have to do the execution stuff. That's about it. Take the start taking actions, and when even I was gone outside, like at the relative's home, I was just trying to just get back to home as fast as possible. But yeah, that thing happened, and I just got into the trap. I was telling he will make his film, and second, what? Yeah, what do you think about AI? Yeah, AI is also becoming like a candidate, right? Which is making the competition even more. It is eating a lot of time of ours, man. The as you know how the in the interviews they are what type of rounds are being DSA and other things. Uh, Earlier, I used to use that in an aggressive mode, but right now I use it uh, using a different approach. Right, not like I just start ask from ChatGPT, okay, give me that question solution and just submit it. It's not like that. Yeah, yeah. And for the development part, I was thinking to use AI, but for even that, I will have to have the strong fundamentals, right? Like then after that, I will be able to give the right prompt to the IDEs that we will be using. And even for using that, I think eventually I will have to pay for the subscription. And in India, how college life is, how much money you get when you are in a college as an Indian student, and even if you are tell that about the tell it tell about that to your parents, they said, okay, are you going to invest that money into a game? What the thing is you want a subscription for? Okay, yeah, I will be trying that. I was thinking to try Cursor someday. But before that, I was thinking to prove the JavaScript skills. That's the best thing. There was also a guy who did give a demonstration about this, like how this can be helpful. Like we did had a talk about this on the Discord around. It happened around 2 or 3 hours. We were in a call, and I got to know, okay, this is the way that we can use. Okay, by going to sleep, I have to wake up tomorrow. I need to go to good night. Make sure you sleep early too. Yeah, I'm also thinking that. Good night, Vedant, and yeah, I think we are now excited. New college, new friends, new boys and girls, and now you will become a college guy, and now you are no more a school student, right? Okay, but suppose if we did pop back, how will yes, it's the fun piece. We are seeing multiple pop back. No, 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 no. But then after that, how again is being added, like you are showing nothing gonna be fine. It will. Yeah, today I was just getting sleepy. Don't know why. I think it's because of I haven't had the food, and like in the when I was not at home, I think after coming home I didn't had the lunch. That's why it's happening like that. But I think when I will have the dinner, I will regain that energy, right? So, but then after that, how to is being added, like you are showing that current became empty. Three. Okay, 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 okay. All right. 16 to candidate. Was 16 to scroll. Nice talking to you. Ignore my spelling mistake. And I agree. Even you ignore my the way I'm trying to converse with you. Like it's just think it was not that was good, right? But I think tomorrow, if you will come tomorrow, we will have some good talk. Not in this way that it happened today. Should be like still didn't understood. But is this the only thing left to be understood in that? Or we will also have to draw the recursion tree, right? Maybe after that, this becomes clear. I think we will have to do that. Then it will be clear. Wait, I will be back in just 1 minute. Wait, just I will be back in quick. Till then, you guys see my profile. I will be back. And Oh, sorry, man. Just yeah, between I just got yeah. I will have to end the stream early because there are some things in the background that I have to do. Right. So let's first just finish this part, and maybe at this part we can stop the stream today. Right. So people, you can subscribe to the channel. Okay, I think today we did have done a new problem, and in a good way. But this is still being left to be solved. But even after that, I will say that you can subscribe to the channel. It is a good thing. It encourages me to like come back again and do these things like this on the live stream. It also shows like I was thinking if we will be able to reach around. Like I don't usually say it if like there's a rough target in my mind. If we will be able to reach 500 of subscribers, right, till the month of December, then I think it will be a good thing. If you guys like, you guys have the power in your hands, so you guys can do the subscribe to the channel. It is a very yeah, but okay, but it's up to you. You can subscribe, right? So we are back at the 2 season cost time. Move on. And by each drawback sequence. This will make the above much clear because it will choose to. You do not have a bunch of new recursion patterns to learn here. What you're running is a modification of the pattern that you already do. Normal statistical subsequence, take recursion combination sum. Okay, I think it's talking about this take recurs, then remove. All right. And for combination sum, take recurs undo, take recurs on same index, then undo. The major modification is this. Now, plus one we did this because then okay, this is a pruning based condition. What pruning? What is pruning? And also, I think we should take a pause at this point. We will continue from this part. And I think this modification needs to get clear. And how when applications are still left to be done in this pattern tool, right? Yes. So I think the question is what is pruning is stopping a branch of the recursion tree only because you already know it can produce a lot. Mhm. For this particular recursion vector, I don't think the guys. How the loop and recursion interact with pushback and popback. So yes, power pause here. We will continue. No, like how many modifications we have already made solid in this pattern. Sorry, in this loop-based patterns. Loop-based pattern. And I wait. And I think combination sum 2 will be very easy. Yes, exactly. The let's separate what we've already made solid from what is still had pattern to loop back tracking this pattern. We already encountered these modifications in the combinations, right? Like we did saw this in the combinations. Push back I, then call it with I plus one, then pop back. And pop back was removing the fixed element, right? Like here one, then it became two, then three. Okay. And even this pattern was called as okay, there will be so much of backtracking, heavy backtracking, like heavy backtracking based pattern. So, I plus one very okay. Once you choose an element, move forward. I must current one. You can choose the same candidate again. Target as a state current one. Instead of just moving through an array, we are also carrying target. What negative target stop including instance. So actually, already being exposed up to 5 pieces of this pattern. The only thing that isn't completely solid yet is how the recursion returns and the loop resumes. And yes, conceptually, it should be much easier for if combinations of many changes, same element can be reused. To each element can be used for so there's one important thing. That's a duplicate handling whatsoever. Okay. Mm, if we see the subsets part two problem, right? Subsets two. What's that? And where we didn't even tell about the time complexity. We will cover that in the next stream, right? Here index and num as value keep. And just the name of the array stage to candidates, and we are doing the same to ignore the duplicates in combination. Some part two, right? So we will try this problem tomorrow. We can try this, and as the okay, all right. Holy shit. Okay. After that, N queen may have started, but I think in between we will have some other problems and we will be reaching N queens. Lead code hard problem. That will be a and rat in a maze is I think people are saying that it is a good problem based on backtracking. Rat in a maze and like even there was a guy who recommended me that okay if you are doing it for backtracking, rat in a maze can be that problem. Here we have four directions as I know. Rat in a maze. It's some geek for game. But right, that did do one do pattern. That was the fourth pattern. I think it followed a different way to do this. Now I think we should end the stream and hello, welcome back to the stream, Dipto. Right now, I was thinking to this end the stream as some things are still not understood. So we will continue from that part. Okay. So what's the status in short and what we will be covering tomorrow? Mark those also which are a little even a little ununderstood, little not understood. I think using the same right word for this. Okay. Hello, McDon. Welcome to the stream, man. No, I'm not solving a problem here. I was like using it for learning a pattern modification. And brother, you came at that time. Like I was just at the ending of the stream. As today, I haven't taken a good sleep, right? Bye, the two. Bye, man. So, I also have a plan the same way as you and bully. Even we use it sometimes, right? Like just, getting more them after they have made the subscription, like they have introduced paid subscriptions. So it's like if you don't pay the money, I will become dumb. So you should pay that money. You're that guy, no? Yeah, man. Today I'm not taking a good sleep. That's why maybe you are seeing me having conversation with you, but not in the way that I think I'm supposed to do the conversation, right? Just you are watching me and just sitting, but in between I just falling asleep, and this is happening from the starting of the stream. I just don't know how just I did the stream somehow. And even I did solve the problem. Like in that problem, I did, yeah, this combination sum one. Man, I did told you about, right, like Striver. But right now, I'm not following Striver blindly. I'm trying my different approach. Like even I did a thing called have a talk about this on indie dev stream, right? I will say it sucks for some time, but if we will give good amount of time in that and learn in the way that it is supposed to be learned, then I think we will be in a good position, right? Even I'm not watching drivers, just following a very different approach, using notebooks. We can have a talk about this someday. Okay, you come another day. We will have talk about this. Then even after the end this stream, I will not just directly will go to the bed. There are some other things in the background that man, I am doing trying to do a lot of dry runs of the problems, right? Like if I show you the example, like drawing the recursion trees, even I did this for one time on the stream, like drawing the recursion tree to show people how, like when I did started with the basic recursion, this was the things how the pattern is flowing. It's just deep. Bro, what? Uh, Dipto, what about you? I was okay. You sleep at 6 a.m., right? Okay, wait. Pruning. Yeah. Earlier, I was used to do that. Like in between, did used to take breaks and have some water. I had it myself. Nowadays, it's just I think because of recursion, we just the love for recursion is getting deep. I think it's because of when you are high, it happens when this. I think you can assume right now in what state I am. All right, I'm in a very different state. I'm in a like it's like there are waves coming inside my head. It's like I'm in the ocean waves. Okay, just close this. Woo. So nothing I should understand. So what we did today, like if I summarize it, what we did today was we did some understand about like try to understand that yep I also use the same prompts where no and this is very normal prompts that I give you. This is very normal. If people is see those prompts where people will get scared even chat GPT starts crying. Um, so what we did today, if we summarize it, we did try to cover the modification of that pattern and we did solve a new problem name was combination sum. Right, we did that, but still some things are not clear. Some things are not clear, like how we are removing the elements. Um, and yeah, these are the things that we still need to cover. We did cover the basic loop was backtracking and how I plus one no reuse and I can be used for reuse or target based recursion and pruning. Pruning is a another thing that I got to know about, still need to cover is we will do the recursion, like how returning recursion returning plus pop back flow, like how it's moving values and new values being added. And if we talk about the for loop, how it's being wait means to wait. Okay. So and after that we will be drawing the recursion tree, and even for the previous problem that we did have done before combinations, we I think still need to draw the recursion tree for this as it was pending, right? And after that duplicate handling in the combination some second we will do that. Another constraint. Okay, so that means a parent two is saying that it's almost covered, so we can check that. As if, even if we talk about subsets part two, like we did use that loop based choices. So and even we could have done the subsets problem. So okay, yeah, it's right. So yeah, tomorrow we will try to finish this pattern, the whole pattern, right? Whatever time it takes. Uh, why bro need to go to check? Man, are you getting anxiety about that 4,000 lines of code? Oh, we can use some tricks, like you can try to give some vague answer, not the like some loose answer, loose type of answer. But yeah, best of luck for tomorrow's practical, right? Hope your practicals will be good. Okay, now I'm ending the stream. So yeah, for now you all can like the stream. You don't have to subscribe right now. You can consider to subscribe. Okay, you can subscribe, right? You can subscribe. We did something good today, even if the learning was we did learn some things, and even we were supposed to learn some other things also, like to cover the that particular modification, but we were not able to do that. But tomorrow we will be able to do that. We will finish that in a very good way. So yeah, you people can subscribe to the channel. It will be a very it shows like okay how many people are recognizing me, and how much like I have a different perspective point of view on subscribers. We can have discussion about that someday, like how I think of subscribers. So yeah, people can subscribe, and like when you will subscribe, what will happen when I will be live again or I will be uploading a new video? Then you guys can again join the stream, and we can have you can watch me solving these problems or getting stuck onto a problem, or how I'm debugging the problem, right? Or how even I'm learning some new things like a pattern or a modification in that, or how I'm explaining the flow, like how the code is being running or the flow of the code, right? Even using Excalibur or other things to explain how this problem is being done or what is included in this topic, or and please you can give reviews in the comment sections, like what do you think should I come up with? Should I change something in my explanation style? Should I change something the way I'm learning recording, or like I don't think that. Yeah, I think I've repeated that two or three times. But I can do give reviews about should I add something new? Should I change something the way I am explaining the things? Yes, man. Yes, McDonald. Everyone hit that subscribe button and smoke the screen. Yes, yeah, yes, people, you guys can subscribe to the channel. And I think with time we will be keep improving the way we are learning these things. McDonald, I am the first year, and the session has just started this month. Okay, fine. So should we end the stream now or back down? I think Ditto is already okay, man. We will have a talk about this another day. Maybe tomorrow you come on the stream. We can have a talk about some things. So in the end, I'll just say keep learning and keep exploring new things and just start taking actions and things will start to happen. And just go and start taking the actions, right? Keep grinding and stay hard. Just stay hard. Okay, wait. I just forget to end the poll, man. Shit. 35 votes. Okay. Hey, backend got more votes than the front end. What the? Sorry. Okay, backend. Fine. Then it's fine. So, okay. Now go and start. And thank you all for who was on the stream today. Thank you all who joined the stream and just stay hard.